Wonderful introduction. Good evening, Toastmasters and my dear guests. How many of you have desired to be the best at what you do? Just a show of hands quickly. Okay, we've all desired to be the best, but some of us have felt like we're not good enough. We often tend to compare ourselves with others, and I'm one of such persons who always gives myself a tough time by comparing myself with others. I've constantly felt inefficient, insufficient, and this word always resounds in my head: I am not good enough. Let me share with you a story that helped me see where I'm wrong and helped me transform into a better person. So, this story is of a very young boy who was very thin and frail compared to the boys of his class, and he was always picked on and bullied by his so called friends. One day, he was very dejected and disheartened and decided to approach his father and ask, Papa, why does this always happen to me? What am I really worth? Instead of answering him, his father called him to himself and picked up a rock and gave it to him and said, Son, I want you to go to the market and sell it. If anyone asks the price, don't say anything, just show two fingers. The son was confused, but he did as he was told. He ran to the market and stood with the stone. Suddenly, a lady approached him and said, Hey, that looks like a nice stone for my garden. How much is it? The boy didn't say anything and he raised two fingers. Oh, $2? I'll take it, she said. The boy doesn't respond, takes the stone and runs to his father and says, Papa, there's someone in the market who wants to buy it for $2. The father simply smiles and says, Son, now I want you to take the same stone and go to a museum. Again, if someone asks you how much it is, just show two fingers. The son is again perplexed, but he does as he's told. He goes to the museum and stands with his stone. The owner of the museum comes and says, Hey, that looks like a very unique rock. How much is it? I really need it. The boy doesn't say anything and again raises two fingers. $200? Man, I'll take it, he says. The boy, out of utter shock, runs to his father and says, Papa, the man in the museum wants to give $200 for this stone. The father doesn't say anything and says, Son, I want you to take this stone to a last place, the precious stone store. And you know what to do? Just show your two fingers. The boy again ran to the precious stone store and showed him the stone. The precious stone store owner looked at the stone and said, Hey, this is one of the rarest stones. I really need it. How much is it? The boy just shows two fingers. The precious stone owner says, $200,000? Definitely I'll buy it, he said. The boy clasps his mouth and runs to his father and says, Papa, he wants to pay $200,000 for this stone. What's going on? Father simply smiles and says, Son, now do you know the value of life? You see, it doesn't matter where you come from, where you're born, the color of your skin, or how much money you've been born to. What matters is where you place yourself, the people you surround yourself with, and how you choose to carry yourself. You may live your whole life thinking you were a $2 stone. Maybe you've lived your whole life with people around you that think you're only worth $2. But everybody has a diamond inside them. And we can choose to surround ourselves with people who see the diamond within us. And we can choose to see the diamond within the people around us. That is the difference that we and all of us can make. My dear Toastmasters, in the wake of the things that is happening currently around the world, the pandemic causing problems more than what meets the eye, people are dealing with different situations, and the most neglected one being mental health. We've always been comparing ourselves with others and putting pressure on ourselves, sometimes even more than what we can handle. There was a famous saying that I read, which goes something like, someone graduated at the age of 21, but had to wait 6 long years to get a good job. Someone had no education, but was a millionaire, but 21. Someone got married at 20 but was divorced within 5 years. Someone got married at 40 but found everlasting love. You're not late, you're not early, you're just on time, ladies and gentlemen. With everyone battling different battles in their life that we know nothing about, the best thing that we can do in such situation is to be empathetic and compassionate. There's one quote that I really want to end my speech with, which is something that I resonate with and feel very dearly. And that quote is from this movie called The Musters. The quote goes like, it doesn't matter what you look like, whether you're tall, short, fat, thin, ugly, or handsome. You could be black, yellow, or white, it doesn't matter. What really does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character. My dear ladies and gentlemen, all of you sitting here are people with big hearts, and sometimes unintentionally we might say and do things that hurt others. So let's try to be more kind, more passionate, more compassionate. And with that, I hand back the torch to the master.